Hi everyone, Monisha here. So this is the first exercise of statistics. I'll be doing first 4 problems in exercise 13.1. Since the problem have too much of calculation, I thought of separating it into 4 and 5. A total of 9 problems is there. In this video, I'll be doing the first 4 problems, and in my next video, I will be doing the remaining 5 problems. Okay, let us start the session. So this session is very important. Usually the question comes for 4 marks. Okay, so please concentrate till the end. So this is the first question of exercise 13.1 statistics. This is how to find the mean. Okay. So in the introductory part, I have explained you about mean, median and mode. So this is the first one, that is mean. To calculate the mean, there are 3 types. One is direct method, and the one is assumed mean method, and the one is step deviation method. Whereas for this year, step deviation method and assumed mean method has been cancelled. Okay, it has been deleted from your syllabus. Only direct method is there. And I will tell you how to find out a mean by using direct method. So out of all these 3, direct method is the easiest one. So first, they will be giving CI. CI means class interval. Okay, so class interval here, a survey was conducted. That is, a group of data will be collected here. A survey was conducted by a group of students as a part of their environment awareness program, in which they collected the following data regarding the number of plants in 20 houses in a locality. So the students have collected the information about number of plants, 20 houses. The people in the 20 houses planted a number of plants. Okay, they have collecting the survey of how many number of plants are there. Okay, so here first from 0 to 2 houses, number of plants like 0 to 2 plants in a frequency of houses 1, 2 to 4 plants in 2, next 4 to 6 plants in 1 house, 6 to 8 plants in 5 house, 8 to 10 plants, and 10 to 12, 12 to 14. So these are the data which they are collected. Okay, we have to find out the mean. Okay, mean means the average number of plants per house, the average. So average of how many plants the number of houses have been planted. We are calculating the average. So mean is called, certainly mean means average itself. Okay, so for this, 2 columns in the question they will be given. So they will be given in horizontal form, where we have to write it in vertical form. So first one is CI. Whatever name they would be given, you just change into CI, class interval. This is the class intervals. Okay, 0 to 4. This is the class interval, and the next one will be the frequency. Frequency means an average number of plants pertaining to that number of houses. Okay, so 0 to 2, 2 to 4, all the data you have to write down. The first column will be CI, that is class interval. I will be writing it here. That is class interval. Okay, that is class interval, and second one is frequency, Fi. In direct method, there are 2 more columns. Totally, there are 4 columns for direct method. First is class interval, next one is frequency, next midpoint, and the one is Fi into Xi. Okay, Fi is this frequency, Xi is this midpoint. The third column, what we have to fill is the midpoint of the class interval. So how to find out a midpoint? I will tell you. So this number, 0 to 2. In 0 to 2, this first number is said to be upper limit, and the second number is said to be lower limit. So here, the first number is said to be upper limit, and the second number is said to be lower limit. Okay, so in order to find out the midpoint, we have to use the formula upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Okay, so upper limit is 0, lower limit is 2, divided by 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 is 1. Okay, next is 2 and 4. So 2 plus 4 divided by 2. So 2 plus 4 is 6 divided by 2. So that is 2 3s are. Okay, so next is 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 divided by 2. So 4 plus 6 is 10 divided by 2. So 2 1s are 2 5s are. So next is 6 and 8. So 6 plus 8 divided by 2. 6 plus 8 is 14 divided by 2, that is 7. Next 8 and 10. So 8 plus 10 divided by 2. 8 plus 10 is 18 divided by 2. So that is 2 9s are. Next 10, 12. So 10 plus 12 divided by 2. So 10 plus 12 is 22 divided by 2. So 22 divided by 2 is 11. Next is 12, 14. So 12 plus 14 divided by 2. So 12 plus 14 is 26 divided by 2. That is 13. Okay. So this is the way to find out the midpoint. First we have to add the upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So this is the way of finding out the midpoint. Okay. So next what we have to do is we need to multiply frequency and midpoint. Fi into xi. So Fi into xi means Fi is 1 and midpoint is also 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Next 2 3s are 2 3s are 6. Next 1 5s are 1 5s are 5. Next 5 7s are 35. 6 9s are 54. 2 11s are 22. Next 3 13s are 39. Okay. Next we have to multiply it Fi and xi. To each and every row we have to multiply it. So next step is we have to add the overall total, the grand total of Fi and the grand total of Fi xi we need. Okay. So summation Fi. So summation Fi is the sum of all the elements in this Fi. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 5 16, 16 plus 1 17, 18, 19 and 20. So Fi is 20. So next summation Fi xi. So summation Fi xi is the grand total of this one. So it is 32. So this is 162. Okay. So now we have to find out mean. They were asked only to find out the mean. So mean is given by formula x bar is equal to summation Fi xi divided by summation Fi. Okay. So summation Fi xi. What is summation Fi xi? That is 162 divided by 20. Okay. So we have to divide it. 162 divided by 20. So 2 tens are 2 81s are. So 81 by 10. 81 by 10. 1 0 is there. So we can put a point after one digit. That is 8.1. So x bar is equal to 8.1. So average number of plants planted by 20 houses is 8.1. Okay. Approximately 8 plants. So this is the way of finding out the mean. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the second question of this session. So here the question is same as that of the previous one. Here class interval and frequency will be given. So consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. Find the average, that is a mean daily wages of a worker of factory by using the appropriate method. So the daily wages varies from 500 to 600 to a few workers in a daily wage factory. Okay. So here we need to find out the average amount what the workers get in a daily basis. Okay. So here CI class interval will be the first line. Whatever they have given the daily wages, it is class interval, and the next one the number of workers is the frequency. Okay. So next what we have to do in direct method. So whatever we are doing is a direct method. So this is what you have to do in exam. There are two other methods also which has been deleted. Okay. So in direct method, the third column is xi, that is midpoint, and the fourth column is fi into xi. So xi we have to do by adding the upper limit and lower limit divide by 2. Okay. So here 500 plus 520 is equal to 1020 divided by 2. So if you divide it, you will get 510. So this is the midpoint of it. So there is another one easy method for that. You can see here 500, 510, 520. So the middle term is 510. So 500, 510, 520, 10. So 10 units difference will be there. So like that also you can write the midpoint. Okay. Here also see here 520, 530, 540. Here 530 should be the midpoint. So either you can do it by this adding and dividing method. Okay. See here 520 plus 540. So will be 1060 divided by 2, which is also equal to 530. Okay. So 520, 530 will be the middle term, and next 540. So either you can do it, write it directly, or you can do it like this. So next is 540 plus 560. So which is equal to 1100 divided by 2. We will get 550. 540, 550, 560. So next one is 560 plus 580. which is equal to 1140 divided by 2. So if you divide this, you will get 570. That is 560, 570, 580. So next 580 plus 600, that is equal to 1180 divided by 2. That is equal to 590. So 580, 590, 600. Okay. So later what we have to do? We have to multiply this 510 into 12. Okay. So 510 into 12, that is Fi into Xi. So 512 10 into 12 is 6120. Okay. We have to multiply it in that side. So next, so here 530 into 14. So when you multiply this 530 into 14, you will get 7420. Okay. So next 550 into 8. So 550 into 8 is 4400. So next 570 into 6. So 570 into 6 is 3420. So next 590 into 10. So that is equal to 5900. You can do the working here also. So that is 510 into 12. So 12 into 0, 0, 12 ones are 12, 1 carry, 12 fives are 60 plus 1 is 61. So 6120. So next one is 530 into 14. So 14 0, 0, 14 threes are 42, 4 carry, 14 fives are 70 plus 4 is 74. Okay. So next one is 550 into 8. So 800, 8 fives are 40, 4 carry, 8 fives are 40 plus 4 is 44. Okay. So next 570 into 6. So 6 into 0, 0, 6 sevens are 42, 4 carry, 6 fives are 30 plus 4 is 34. Next is 590 into 10 is 5900. So next what we have to do is we need to find summation Fi Xi and summation Fi. So if you add this, you will get 50, and if you add this, you will get 27,260. Okay. So now we have to find out the mean. So mean, the formula for mean is x bar is equal to summation Fi Xi divided by summation Fi. Okay. Summation Fi Xi is 27,260 divided by 50. Okay. 0, 0 cancel. We need to divide 2726 by 5. Okay. So 5 5s are 25, 2, then 5 4s are 20, 2 remaining, next 6. So 5 5s are 25, 1 remaining, put a point here and mark 0. 5 2s are 10. Okay. So the mean is, the average daily wage of the workers is rupees 545.2. So this is the mean average wage of a person. Okay. I hope you understood this. So moving on to the third question. Here class interval is in the form of daily pocket allowance and number of children is the frequency. Okay. Fi. So I have written all the data here. First we need to find out the midpoint. You know that midpoint is taken by adding the upper limit and lower limit divided by 2. Either we can take the middle term also. See 11, 12, 13. So middle term is 12. Okay. So instead of adding and dividing it, we can take it directly also. So this will be 24 divided by 2. So that is 12. Okay. So 11, 12. 12 is the midpoint. So I will be taking directly. So 13, 14. Here 14 is the midpoint. Or else you can divide it also. So 15, 16, 17. Here 16 is the midpoint. So next 17, 18, 19. Here 18 is the midpoint. So next 19, 20, 21. Here 20 is the midpoint. Next 21, 22, 23. So 22 is the midpoint here. So next 23, 24, 25. Here 25 is the midpoint. Okay. So 25 is the midpoint. You can write the divide by everything here. So next Fi into Xi. That is Fi into Xi. Okay. So that is 12 sevens are. So 12 sevens are 84. 14 6 are. 14 6 is also 84. Next 16 nines are. 16 nines are is 144. Next 18 into 13. 18 into 13 is 234. Next 20 into F. Here F is there where we have to find out this missing term. So 20 into f is 20f itself. Okay, it is 20f. So next, so we have to write it in tens place. Okay, so 20, here we have to write 20f. Okay, so next 22 into 5. So 22 into 5 is 110. So next 25 into 4. Oh, sorry, here it should be 24. Okay, 23, 24 and 25. So here the middle term is 24, not 25. So 24 into 4 is 96. Okay, so what we have to add? The overall total of summation fi and the overall total of summation fi xi. Okay, so when we are adding this, we have to leave this f. Okay, so instead of f, we have to take all the addition form of all other numbers. So when we add it, we will get 44 plus f is there. We have to take into consideration that f. Okay, 44 plus f. So next, while we are adding this, we have to leave this factor because there is a variable 20f. So instead of that one, we have to add all other numbers. So we will get 752 plus this 20f we have to write. So plus 20f. Okay, so this is summation fi xi and this is summation fi. So we know that we need to find out the mean. So mean is given by the formula x bar is equal to summation fi xi divided by summation fi. So here in the question, the value for mean is given. Mean is 18. Okay, 18 is equal to summation fi xi. Summation fi xi is 752 plus 20f divided by summation fi is 44. Here you can take a smaller f instead of bigger f. Okay, so instead of bigger f, you can take smaller f. So 44 plus f. So now we have to do the cross multiplication. 18 into 44 plus f is equal to 752 plus 20f. Okay, now we need to multiply this. 44 into 18. 8 4s are 32, 8 4s are 32, 35 and 4 4. So 792. 792 plus 18f is equal to 752 plus 20f. Okay, so I'll be taking those numbers which have variable. So I'll be grouping the numbers with variable and with numbers separately. So 792 minus 752 is equal to 20f minus 18f. Okay, so 792 minus 752 is 40 is equal to 20 minus 18 is 2f. So the next step, 40 divided by 2 is equal to f. 2 ones are 2 20s are. So the value for f is 20. So that is the thing they asked us to find out. That is, find the missing frequency f. So the missing frequency f is 20. Okay, I hope you understood this. So moving on to the last problem of this session. Here 30 women were examined in hospital by a doctor and the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as follows. Find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women choosing a suitable method. Okay, here Ci I have been written and Fi, the frequency also written. First we have to find out the midpoint. Okay, so midpoint, here two numbers will come. That is 65, 66, 67. We have to take the average of it. So one thing, the first one I will show you, that is 65 plus 68, that is equal to 133. So divide by 2. 133 divided by 2 will be 66.5. So this is the average of it. Okay, 65, 66, 67. The average of 66 and 67, 66.5. So in the same way you can do it. That is 68 plus 71 is equal to 139 divided by 2. So this will be 69.5. Okay, so if you find out the first one, there is no need of doing. You can write the all other things by the same method. Okay, so that is 69.5. Next one is 71 plus 74. That is 145 divided by 2, which is equal to 72.5. Okay, you have to divide it. So 2 7s are 14. 1 carry 2 2s are 4. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4. So 1 will be remaining 0.072.5. In the same method, you have to divide everything. Okay. So next is 74 plus 77. So 74 plus 77 is 151 divided by 2. So which is equal to 75.5. Okay. So next 77 plus 80. which is equal to 157 divided by 2, which is equal to 78.5. Okay, so next is 80 plus 83 is equal to 163 divided by 2, which is equal to 81.5. So I will do one division of it. Any one division I will do it. There is no need of doing everything. So next is 83 plus 86, which is equal to 169 by 2, which is 84.5. So I will do the last one. See here, 169 divided by 2. Okay, so 169 should be divided by 2. So 2 8s are 16. So 9 comes here. So 2 4s are 8, 1. So if you put a point here, you have to add 0 here. 8 5. So 2 5s are 10. Okay. So the answer is 84.5. So in the same method, you have to divide all these things. So the next one is we need to multiply this 66.5 into 2. Okay. So 66.5 into 2. So 2 5s are 10. 2 6 are 12 plus 1 13. 2 6 are 12, 13. After one digit point should be there. So that is 133.0. So likewise, second one, 69.5 into 4 is 278.0. Okay. So next one, 3 into 72.5 will be 217.5. In the same method, you have to multiply it. Okay. So next one is 75.5 into 8. 75.5 into 8, that is 604.0. Next one, 78.5 into 7 is 549.5. Next is 81.5 into 4 is 326.0. Next last one, 84.5 into 2 is 169.0. Okay. So next you have to add everything. So here 5 plus 5, 10. Okay, summation Fi xi. So here 5 plus 5, 10 will come. So 1 carry. So if you add it, you will get 2277.0. So this is the answer for summation Fi xi and for summation Fi. So if you add this, you will get the answer 30. Okay, so now you have to find out the mean. So mean, the formula for mean is summation Fi xi divided by summation Fi. So summation Fi xi is 2277. 0.0 is there, so we can just reject it. Divide by 30. So you have to divide 2277 by 30. So here 30 into 10, 338 are 24, 39, 37 are 21. So 3 7s are 21 will be the lesser one. So 3 7s are 21. So 37s are 210. Okay. So you will get 17, which is a lower number. So you have to take this. So 3 5s are 15. So 35s are 150, 27. If you put a point, put a 0 here. So 3 9s are 27. So 30 into 9 is 270. Okay. So the answer for the mean is 75.9. So this is the mean answer. So this was the last question of this session. I hope you understood this. Please practice it. It comes for 4 marks in your board exam and it is a compulsory question. Thanks for watching my videos.